So this is episode.
Oh God, look at us go.
Look at us.
Look at us go. Yes. I think we just need to stay consistent, and
I know.
we're gonna look back at these.
Do you guys feel good? At least like your progress in the gym, or do you think you can?
I feel like
do more.
We could be doing better, but also we've been going for a minute.
I feel good today though. I feel like that workout
today was good.
Really good.
That fucking that shit was crazy, bro. I already feel it now. But we trying to be backlist 2025.
Back shots at 20.
She started her back shots Saturday.
Damn!
Bleep.
Can I pop this out?
She's like, don't be talking about my back being blown out.
Okay. Any gains or pains of the week? Gains or pains? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Can we get rid of that question?
She's like, I'm done with that. I'm done with it.
You go first.
Thank God I haven't had any real pains this week.
Right.
Gains. Just being a little bit more consistent,
Yeah.
Consistency is something I've lacked for a long time, so.
Good for you and your discipline.
Discipline. People have been talking shit because we go to the gym at 3 a.m. But I'm like, y'all don't understand. Just everyone oh my gosh, she wakes up at 3. I'm like,
That's the only time we can go. Just to clear it up, this is the only time that makes sense for us because the gym is not as crowded because we don't like crowds, for one. 2, we're all moms. This is the best thing that works for our schedule. We all work. We all have somewhere to be. Coming here after all that, it's crazy in this gym.
Yeah.
Because we've been here at between 6.
We tried 12 o'clock
and it's
that
still
didn't
busy.
work either.
We saw all the Edgars and all the fucking pajama kids. It was not.
No, it was worse. It was probably the worst time to go.
It was
the busiest.
It was super packed around that time. Yeah. So we've tried different times.
Oh yeah, trust me.
And it didn't work out. So 3:30 was the sweet. 3:30 was the sweet spot for us. Because even 2:30 was busy.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't die down until
almost
literally
3.
3.
Because there was a time that we went at 2, and the Smith machines were all taken.
But all I gotta say is, just because you don't have no discipline, don't mean you gotta knock us for having it.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's what I gotta say for those that. Get up at 3.
We have a reason.
Shut your ass up.
We have a reason.
That's insecurity.
Yes, that's right.
Get some of that for 2025. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, what do you guys go to? What have you been up to?
First of all, I had a rest week. Really, I just couldn't wake up. But I feel like I needed that rest, to be honest.
Really? You've been doing a lot?
Because I think it's right. I've been saying before my period, but I'm like, it's not coming.
Oh, bitch, are you pregnant?
No, I have the next one on.
Oh, yeah,
but so my hormones have just been up and down. I wish I just had it and got through with it, But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
You think it's lasted?
It's been 2 months of just
feeling weird.
Yeah.
I get mine on Thursday. That's why I'm
Celebration.
no pregnancies, bitches. Okay.
It's the best.
Celebration.
You're gonna love it.
I will love it.
She's like, I know I'll love it.
I know I'll love it.
I know I'll love
to the
it.
highest extent.
Yes. Yes. No worries.
Yeah.
Hakuna Matata.
Right.
It means no worries.
Right. Yeah, oddly, I was spotting last Friday.
Oh, Friday. I was about to say.
And
anything after Saturday was up for game.
They kept saying full moon.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Taurus.
That's why it was really weird. But I just thought it was okay. It was a 1 day type thing because I didn't see it again. And then boom. I was like, this is so weird because I've already had my period prior to.
Yeah.
So to spot and then to also bleed again, I was like.
You know what I heard? I heard if a man puts his D in another girl and then puts it in yours, you guys could sync cycles. So like you might get your period again after he does some other girl.
She's like, oh well. She
Yeah.
said, oh well.
She's like, we're not committed.
She's like, I don't care. I
I'm
don't care.
committed,
I
and
don't care.
I'm gonna get that next one on so we know it's real.
But
Like-
if you were committed, I think that's an argument.
For sure.
First of all,
Yeah.
I was just on my period.
Like, what the fuck is going on here?
What- No, but we were both like, what is this? And I'm like, I promise I got my period last week.
Oh, that's where you gotta show her the.
Because
That's where you gotta show her the pictures.
I'm scared. Let's
Don't
do
be
it.
scared.
Let's do it.
These are happy moments.
I mean, I don't know how much you want to see of your cousin.
Okay, let's see it.
I'm like, I feel like I've seen it all. So
First of all, do you? Okay, we'll talk about that now.
Bitch,
Talk about-
I already saw you with a foot in his mouth.
that's this.
Oh,
this
that's
is
different.
this is very different.
This is
This
different.
is very different. Something else is. It's not a
it
foot.
like-
This is
It might be
definitely
the size-
not a foot.
It might be the size of a foot, but might be the size of a foot. I don't know, girl.
Okay,
But he was like,
No, but you know what though? Like I can
he was
see.
definitely.
I can see.
She said, let me turn my brightness down.
He's definitely.
Oh! He's fine though.
Yeah.
Yes, he
fine.
is. He is.
And then,
He
where's
is.
the other one?
Look at her. She's like, holding. Oh! Gosh. She is aggressive.
Yes, we love her. We love this.
Yep,
for
yep,
her.
yep.
Wow, wow.
We
wow.
love this for
Yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah.
We
You're
love this
loving
for
that.
her. We
Oh,
love this for her.
he's a little bit sadistic.
Oh, what was
Kind
he
of
doing?
like
What
it.
was he doing? Was he
Yeah.
drinking?
So
Ooh,
like,
ooh, ooh, ooh.
so what? So like, he was like massaging me, and like he was like back there. He's like massaging me. The next thing you know, he's like,
Oh,
hmm
Ooh.
I mean, he's already told me that it's like kind of his like thing. So I wasn't like scared or anything like that.
Yeah.
you knew.
And then he wasn't really using like strength. He was just using like pressure.
Yeah.
It was just more like pressure.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah,
And so like
it was a love.
he was
tap.
like, okay, let me see. He's like, let me see how much you can take.
Oh.
I didn't tap out though. I think he was
oh,
like,
I know you did it. She ain't no
She rather
quitter.
faint than tap out.
Right? She ain't no quitter. She
I
ain't
didn't,
no
I
quitter.
didn't, I didn't tap out. I didn't faint nothing. And I think that's why he was like,
He got a real one, y'all.
yeah. And then like there was one time he had me. He's like, lay on your stomach like flat.
Okay.
And so he was like behind, and he's like trying to choke you out at the same time. And,
Yes.
And
Mm.
I was like,
Where
I
have
was
you been?
like, I've never felt like somebody was killing me and fucking me at the same time.
She's like, why do I like this?
Kind of like being
like
killed.
this.
I
kinda
kind of like this. I kind of like
this.
this.
I was like, this is sick. I was like, you know what? What I realized is I was like, I'm a mouth breather. I need to learn how to.
Yo.
I learned that I was like, I need to learn how to breathe through my nose because why was I choking? Why was I choking on the D?
It's a breathing week, y'all.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
I literally, that's the only time I had to be like, because I was
Safe word, safe word, safe word, safe word.
actually I have it on video.
Oh, you tapped him?
No, not tapped out, but like you could tell in the video that I'm like, yeah, I look like I'm choking.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You can't really tell.
Well, that was like the beginning, but towards the end I was like,
Okay.
get up, get up,
Okay,
get up.
okay,
I was
okay,
like,
okay.
a little too deep.
Okay,
a little
okay,
too deep.
okay.
And he's
But
like-
that was a good angle. Like that was a good angle.
and that was
good
my,
for him.
and that was my first time doing like full blown like.
Real. I'm glad that it was good for you though, because I
And
enjoyed that.
he did it so it was gentle.
I think that's you have to have a different kind of chemistry with someone to like or
but you have to have somebody that
knows
knows
what they're doing.
doing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was really scared. I was like, I don't know this man, but I was like, I'm gonna just put trust in the process because he been around.
Yeah.
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 So,
So he knew what he was
and
doing.
then and I was towards the end because my issue is like when I'm close to like climaxing, that part hurts, even if it's a thumb or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like after I climax, like I'm like, okay, like
it's
it doesn't.
sensitive.
Yeah, I was like, it doesn't feel good anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and that's I was like, no, I can't take that anymore. And he's just like, no, you're taking it very well. I was like, he's talking. He's like, it's okay, baby. Girl. He's like, you're taking it very well. I was like, you know what? Reignite.
Let's run it back. Run it back.
So that session took a minute. That's what I was like.
I'm
Because
glad.
I was like, you have fine. I think he didn't. But I was like,
It's okay. You got yours.
I got mine.
That's all that matters.
yeah, he got there like at 12:06. And he left at around like,
Almost 3, right?
yeah, literally almost 3, like 2:57.
I like that for you. So she don't need to have no cardio this week.
Okay.
She's good on cardio.
Until-
She did cardio for the 3 of us, matter of fact.
That's
1
right.
hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. There we go.
So, but what I really wanted to show you was
Da, 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 da.
it ain't got nothing to do with me. Well, it does, but it ain't got more to do with you.
With me. Oh Lord!
The
Girl,
throwback.
send that to me. Send that to me right now.
my God.
Right now.
Throwback. Hold on.
That is crazy.
How do I?
Girl, you're cute.
Oh wow.
The eyebrows. And
It's
then
the eyebrows. Oh Lord. The eyebrows, baby.
I'm gonna have to insert
They-
it. I'm
yes,
gonna have to
insert
it.
image.
They
Insert
never grew
image.
back. They never grew back. I'm so sad.
Girl, the way you was plucking them, I used to watch her. She used to have this little compact mirror and tweezers everywhere we went. She was in the car. I'm like, girl, there's nothing.
You were supposed to be fan. You were supposed to be like, give me that.
I didn't know. I was like, she doing her thing. I was like,
That's her.
You
That's
were
all
older than me.
I like a couple months, bitch. And you're like, you're supposed to do this. And then I started plucking my shit.
And mine just never grew back.
Oh, I know.
That's how the story went.
That's how the story went. That's how the story
I blame
went.
it on the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yes.
literally.
Yes. Everyone had the thin eyebrows.
But I thought that was
Yeah,
hilarious.
those eyebrows
I
are
was
wild,
like,
bro. You gotta send me that.
I found
That shit's
one.
Crazy.
I found one with me and Anna.
Oh, that's so cute.
I sent
Sisters.
yeah, me and sister, and I sent it to her. She's like, ew. Of course.
I love those. Send that to me. Airdrop.
I still haven't found the one of like all of us
Oh, with Silatum.
with Scylla and Patrick.
Oh yeah,
We
that's right.
we did one where we're all like in we had a
Hawaiian?
little Hawaiian theme.
Oh my god, that's the day my brother ran away.
What?
You don't remember that? He literally walked off from that photo place because he did not want to take family pictures. That's how bad he didn't like want to take them. Yeah, and my mom forced him, and then he straight up like walked away from that studio.
Oh shit.
And he was like gone for 2 weeks.
Where did he go?
My brother was bad.
Where did he
man.
go?
He was like at his friend's house for the longest time, like just like moving around. But he was bad as fuck.
What the fuck?
Patrick's stupid as shit.
Wait, that was Patrick?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Patrick. I thought that was your other brother.
No.
She was like,
And I was like, what, really? You're that upset, bro? You're not even paying for these photos. Like, just chill. Take it.
I didn't know he was
Take
that
it and
upset.
go home. Yeah. Because he was like super rebellious, you know? He was like punk rock. How dare you force me to take pictures?
I am not. I will not.
Oh,
this is
God.
against my whole personality.
Oh yeah, back then it's like, oh God
Yeah, it's
forbid,
everything.
God forbid.
Literally.
Oh God, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's why I was like, damn it, in front of everybody too.
I'm like, who had the copy of those photos? Because I have a copy of the copy. It's not like, because it's like all pixelated, like the copy.
I don't
that-
have any of those photos anymore.
Family members, like
Anna might.
Did you guys give it to like
No?
older family members?
She would have showed me already if she had them.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
Maybe your mom.
Girl, she don't keep shit.
I'm the one that keeps like photos. I'm the
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
Let me ask my mom. Mother.
Do you remember those photos?
Do you have a copy?
That would be
Thanks.
hilarious. You know what else I found in my little treasure
God.
box?
We're all scared.
My
What?
first love.
Who? Oh. I remember.
I know.
Ooh.
This is my first love. And he wrote this because he gave it to me before I went to boot camp. He wrote.
I remember.
I know.
That was your little whirlwind in the beginning, and then it ended up lasting longer than you.
Yeah.
I think it lasted a lot longer than he thought too.
I think so too. Oh, and then I found one of me and him in Chicago.
That's the Lani I remember. That's the Lani I
that was-
remember.
yeah, he was like 10 years older than me.
Yeah, because you're like what, 18?
He was 28. Everybody was like, he's a pedophile. I'm like, no,
No,
we were like
really in love.
We were really,
No,
really
you
in
can
love.
feel it from
Yeah.
the pictures.
Yeah, y'all were in
Yeah.
love. I remember her calling me, bitch, guess where I came from?
Oh, I know. I was bad. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I was bad as hell.
But you were like, in your like domesticated mode.
Yeah, that was probably my first domesticated role.
Yeah.
I cooked for him, bitch. And I was like, oh.
No, because it came to a point where I was lying to my mom. I told her that I was constantly like staying at my friend Katie's house. Katie didn't fucking know where the
nothing.
fuck I was. She didn't know nothing. But I was always using her and her parents because her parents were like so cool. They didn't take a fuck.
They're like, oh, go ahead. Use
Yeah.
our name.
But her mom just found out like maybe like a year ago that all of her friends used to use them as an excuse.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good though.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay. But then I would just go to
No.
and then I practically was living there for
Yeah,
like the
I
summer before
know.
I went to boot camp.
I know. I remember every time I called you or whatever, you're like,
Yeah, no, we were literally.
I'm going to work. I just took a shower at his house. So I'm like, bitch, okay.
No, I literally would like wake up there, go to work from there, go home there. My mom would be like, "Where are you?"
These were the Corolla days, y'all.
yeah,
Whip
back
it
when I
in the
had
Corolla. Whip it in the Corolla.
Yeah.
The
No.
black Corolla.
My only frustration with him was just like we couldn't go anywhere local because he was like super paranoid.
About somebody seeing y'all together. I remember that.
Why?
Yes.
Oh.
That's why. But I think that
I-
added a layer
That's
of
where
like,
we met. Yeah, that's where we met. That added that layer of like
Excitement.
like that spiciness, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I would see him at the
Like
thing. And then like, you know, he'd pretend like he like didn't
Didn't
know
know.
me, and I'm like,
okay.
Ooh.
like we would have these little like
Like
slight
little glances, these
little
little
slight
glances.
glances. Yeah, and then when he got home, he'd like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not knowing.
And,
That's the word.
and he had a foot fetish too. So sometimes when we come home, he'll be like, "I'm running you a bath." I'm like, "Okay." And he specifically would like focus on my feet because
That's his thing.
yeah,
That was his thing. Yeah, I remember those days.
like I started early, y'all. He broke me in early.
Yeah, and, well, no, but you loved him.
I did.
Like you loved him. I remember like
Mhm.
hearing you like cry over him and stuff. So
Oh, I was devastated.
in shambles.
So when I was on deployment, well, I came back from like boot camp and training and all that. I came back for like a week, and then, you know, like I flew out to Virginia to go to my final like duty station. When we were at the airport, I just like kind of knew like, oh, he kind of like he felt like different, like he felt a little like distant already.
It's always at the airport.
Always at
It's
the
always the
airport.
airport. It's always the airport.
Yeah, and then like deployment, he would ignore my emails and my calls.
He
I was
wanted
on
her,
deployment. I was on a 7-month
messed
deployment.
but he wanted her to live her life. Like
I think so.
he
I
wanted
think
her. He knew he was holding her back.
yeah, but I kept like calling, and what did it for me was I was like, okay, he's ignoring my calls to his cell phone and the emails to his personal email.
Yeah.
So I called his job. I figured out the number to the office, and he answered, and I was like, and he was like, I can't do this right now, and he hung up.
Yeah.
Bitch, I fucking balled. I fucking balled.
That was like the canon event.
That was the fucking Canon event. For sure, that was the fucking Canon event. Because I remember I was in Turkey. We pulled into Turkey, and everyone was like, "Oh, we're gonna go out." Da, 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 da. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go out." I had way too much to drink. I actually like danced on a bar, fucking fell off the
Coyote
bar.
Ugly.
Yeah, I was on some Coyote Ugly shit. Fell off the bar, and some fucking big ass Marine fell on me, and my friends literally had to carry me back up to the ship. And I was in the female lounge, fucking bawling. Like I had like throw up on me, and I was just like, I've never like cried so hard. And all these like girls from the ship, like there was like 20 of them. They're like, they didn't know how to like console me. They were like, "Girl, it's okay." And I was on my friend's lap, and I was just like balled up, like like it was so bad. It was so bad.
She was down bad.
I was down.
She was down
bad.
That's so sad.
I
was.
know.
It was a
know.
rough
That was
time.
like my first love.
Yeah. But then you guys revisited it. It's not like you
No,
like
I mean,
no
no.
stone was left unturned. You know what I mean? Like I feel like in that.
We revisited it like when I was already like 6 months. Like I was pregnant already.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, when she saw him again, I saw him. After
Well,
that.
no, you know what? Scratch that. I did see him after deployment, but I was like trying to get fit during deployment just so that when he saw me again.
That was her motivation.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, it's productive sometimes.
Yeah.
It's the fuel.
So I did see him, and I did get my lick back because I did see him again. I think another time I came home to visit, and we ended up going to dinner. And he ended up getting like a hotel room, but like the next day he woke up, I was like gone.
Good.
He's like,
Good
damn.
on you.
He texted me. He's like, damn, I feel so used. I was like,
Oh well. That's what you get. That's what you get.
and then he did me kind of dirty when I saw him again in 2013. He asked, he's like, oh, come visit me in DC, and I stayed at his place like that night because he was like telling me that I was supposed to just visit, and he was gonna just let me like stay there. I wasn't there to like, actually see him, and I got there that night, and because he had been telling me, oh, you can sleep in my daughter's room, you can like sleep in my daughter's room. Girl, as soon as I got to the house, he's like, oh, you can sleep with me. I'm like,
That's what you meant. That's what you really wanted.
yeah. And then he kept trying to tease me as I'm trying to go to bed, so I was just like, what's up?
Yeah.
And he was playing so many games.
Gemini.
He's a
I
Gemini.
hate Gemini.
I know. That was my one and only Gemini. Yeah. He was playing these games, and so I got pissed off, and I said, I'm leaving. I rented a car, and I was like, I'm going down to Virginia Beach, which is like 4 hours south. He's like, you're leaving? Because he was playing too many games. I was like, yeah, I'm fucking leaving. I was like, I'll be back the day. I was like, I'll be back the day I leave. I said, the day of my flight, I'll be back. Because my flight wasn't until the evening.
Yeah.
And that opportunity opened up the opportunity for the one that calls me while we're the Pisces. That's how that happened, because that motherfucker was playing games.
It's annoying. He thinks he has a hold on you because you're. I mean, he kind of does, but
It took me. I want to say it took me. It wasn't maybe until 2 years ago that I finally let it go. 2 years ago, and I was a married ass bitch. Like
crazy.
even my ex-husband would be like, how can I compete with that?
You can't.
You can't. the day I was getting married and I was in the car and my ex-husband was inside the house grabbing some last minute stuff before we drove off to the courthouse. I sent him a last text message. I said,
Closure?
I said, I'm getting married today.
Be spicy.
He never replied back.
Cause why?
Cause why?
Yeah, you get married.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to do and give you the same. You know what I mean?
I think I was just hoping for him to say like, don't do it.
Yeah.
I think I just needed somebody to
Tell him.
to validate what I was already feeling. Like, don't do
Yeah,
it.
the doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to validate that, and nothing.
I
That's why I went through with it.
think first love just dies hard. Like it's very, very difficult to like move past that.
I really had to work through my subconscious to get over it. It was some deep shit. I had to do a lot of subconscious work to fucking figure out why I was so attached.
And you figured it out.
And now we're here.
Now we're here. Now I'm living my best life. Thank God.
Yes, thank God.
I don't have no type of
It was
feelings for
yeah,
nobody.
It was rough. I remember when you were going through that though. We were so young. We were so young, and I remember hearing you crying about it, and I'm like, oh my God, love is fucking crazy.
This didn't mean to be a love fest episode.
I'm like, damn, we in the lover girl era or what? Oh, it's
Wait, send me
5'11".
those pictures real
Okay.
quick. I'm gonna show my mom.
You know,
Fuck you,
anytime
Rick.
I feel like a man is like salty, it's because we remind them of like a woman who fucked them over. That's really how I feel. I feel like anytime a man fucks, anytime a man is a fucking weirdo with you, because I feel like if you're a man, like be a man.
Like not like randomly.
Yeah,
too.
like why like you don't know me, I'm just a fucking random woman. Why are you letting me phase you like that? Oh, a woman who looks like one of us hurts you. Because why do you feel
But I
that
think
type of way?
that goes for anyone, right? Like if you are just randomly like being a dick to someone you don't fucking know, they trigger you in some capacity that you need to figure that shit out on your own.
But that's like remember how like one of our episodes you were like that's emotional intelligence and like reactions
They
are
lack
emotional. They lack that emotional
emotional
intelligence.
intelligence.
That's a dumb motherfucker.
Zero self-awareness.
Zero.
That guy.
Zero. I mean like
Either that or it's an intentional move to just be a dick. Therefore, you still lack emotional intelligence because you can't fucking control your emotions.
because he
that
ain't
be
got
considerate.
no fucking headphones. Like
He did. He took them off. Some might argue on the other side, well, it's the gym and people are there to work out, so fuck your recording.
yeah, but it's also just like us and him.
Yeah.
It's literally like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Like,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
We literally come here specifically because it's 4 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's like
And everybody
really-
else here nice to us.
yeah.
Real nice.
Real nice.
Real nice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're being a dick for no fucking reason. But
Yeah, whatever. I digress. That was annoying. That was really annoying. Because the
was seriously
That's,
like.
he be coming in here doing his prison workouts. That's why I'm just like,
I know.
I fucking peep
You know what?
it.
Go.
I'm like,
go do that shit in the sauna.
yeah, exactly. No, you know the second
he's
floor.
got some pent up anger.
I would say go to the basketball court. Go to the second floor where it's like it's like that turf area.
Yeah.
Because why the heck do you want to jump on this? I would
Yeah.
not want to jump on this.
All right. Let's add like a question of the day before we go. Okay.
Question of the day.
What's a quality you still want to have at the age of 90?
From ourselves?
Yeah, of yourself.
Oh, I still better be funny as fuck.
I was about to say that. At least we have humor.
Yeah, I better be funny as fuck still.
We
I
could
think
be
I'll be
funny
funnier.
grandma.
Yeah, I'll be funnier.
Somebody sent me. I think it was 2.0.
Mhm.
I think he sent me a reel that was like, he said, "This gonna be you." It was like an old lady being like hella sexual. He's like, "Oh, come here, sugar," like out the window, like trying to holler at some
That's
guy.
your
I was
trait.
like, "That's me."
yours. That's you.
I see that
That's you.
actually
That's you.
on these youngins.
Yeah, like,
On the
hey,
cute lips.
hey, tenderoni, come over
Right.
here.
Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
Because the lady was out the window like, "Where you going for Thanksgiving?" You know, I could cook.
That's definitely.
That's definitely me.
I love
Yeah,
that.
and the fact that he fucking clocked me, I'm like, "You don't know me. You don't know me."
He do.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do.
A little bit. He peep it. He peep
Talking
it.
about, we just want to be funny.
Yeah, we're over here
Sexual.
funny, all sexual over here.
That's always been my trait, though. You know,
And that's real.
Yeah.
everyone. Well, I will say before I used to think it used to be my sister, because when we were like younger, oh my gosh,
Promiscuous girl.
Oh my
that was
God.
definitely her.
yeah, at some point. But now
We
she's
will
like,
not spill the lore
No,
because
she's
that's
not
her
here.
confidentiality.
Yeah, because she's not here.
but now she's just like super like good.
Oh, good for her. She had her fun. Good for her.
All she really wanted was love.
Oh,
She did. She did. Everybody was
Because
doing
you
that
know
in different
we
ways.
all had daddy issues.
We did.
So you know
Mm.
everyone needed a little loving. Everyone needed a little loving.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I remember like the first time I seen my sister get like extra sexual, and I was like, oh. And when I picked her up that one time, and she came over my house. I think it was like a long time ago. But I took her to my boyfriend at the time's house, and she was hitting on his older brother. I was so embarrassed. Do you remember my first little boyfriend when I was like 13, 14? Shane.
Yes.
Shane's brother.
Was he feeling it though?
No, he was kind of like he was thrown off because literally we went over Shane's house, and then we were walking out, and we ran into the brother, and he was like, "Oh, you know, like my name's da da da," and she's just like, "Ooh," you know, like she started getting real like blurry. I was like, and I said, "Oh my God, you're fucking embarrassing me. I'm so mad." So I wrote in my diary. I was like, "I fucking hate this bitch." She read it. She read it
that night?
I don't know when, but she read it. I was like, "I fucking hate this bitch." Da, 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 da. That's why when we went to have Korean barbecue and I took her home.
Oh my god.
This is literally recently. This was last year.
Not really
We had
tired.
We
we
did.
had Korean barbecue
We
with
did?
my sister. Her and her family came out here for something.
She
And
got dropped off.
She got dropped off, and I took her to wherever she was supposed to go. And in the car, she's like, "Can I ask you a question?" I was like, "What's up?" She's like, "Have you hated me this whole time?" And I was just like,
From your like 13.
That's why you don't read anybody's diaries.
diaries. Yeah.
That is for them.
That's her fault.
in the moment. Only they understand.
Yes, exactly.
That's how I felt at the time. And she was a little klepto, so she kept stealing from me. And I was like,
Girl.
that's why I was like,
all you two.
Every fucking time, because we lived in the same house. Like, she lived with us for a little bit, because
I don't really know I don't know how that came about, to be honest
her
with
daddy was just like, she's bad as fuck. Take her, please. Like, and so we did. And every time, like, she would go to school, because I don't know why we went to school separately, but we did, because
you. No, not the same school?
we did go to the same school, but we wouldn't leave together. And you know why? Because this bitch was always stealing from my closet. I would see her at school, like, that's my fucking shirt. And I was like, when I see you, Anna, when I see you.
It's on sight.
Like, every fucking day, you're wearing something that's mine, but I've never seen you in my room. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know? And then, like, she would tell me, like, everybody thinks I look so pretty in this, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
You and my shit.
Why don't you just ask?
seriously, and I've told her so many times, I'm like, stop taking my shit. You need to ask me. And she's like, oh yeah, sorry. But she just kept doing it. So I was like,
Yeah,
this is
she
a
had a-
problem. Like, this is mental.
No, it has to do with a lot of like the trauma.
That's what I
and,
know. Yeah.
And And to be fair, my sister was like left like by herself. Like,
Yeah.
my dad would just like up and leave
Drop.
and then just go nowhere. He would leave her with like random people, like random friends, and she had no one. And because at the time, our siblings were older, so they went back to the Philippines. So she had no one, literally no one. So of course she's gonna be bad as fuck. She has like no parental guidance.
Yeah.
Because your dad was just leaving.
And then I guess she got caught up or something with.
She got caught with some guy, and he was over 18.
Yeah, he was older.
When she was how old?
She was in love with him though.
But it was like by law, it was
by-
rape,
Yeah.
and so they were like, "You cannot be here anymore."
So I guess that's why she ended up moving in with her.
But it didn't work out.
Yeah. Well, and then I was like, you know what? Because like I felt like there was like a lot of tension there, so I was like, let me take
Yeah.
her for a little bit, and so we took her. And she was bad as hell too.
Yeah, she was.
And then I was
solid.
like, okay,
Mom.
now with me, because my parents didn't give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
But she was like just stealing shit, just being like
Yeah.
superly overly like, promiscuous.
Yeah.
And then we would go places and she would just like steal things and I was like, I
Oh
can't
no, that is not good.
Yeah, but
She
it just
I
think
think
it was
she
like an
thrived on
attention.
getting bad.
yeah.
And I didn't like that at all. It even caused tension between me and my sister because it was just like bad energy.
Yeah.
Sending love, cause damn.
But she's a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trauma
Everyone
really-
has crazy childhood.
Trauma fucks you up.
Yeah, it does.
She had to go grow up, and she moved back to the Philippines. She became a model. Like she lived her life, and yeah, I think she grew up a little bit. But I think what made her grow the most is probably being mom.
Yeah,
So
the
I think
kid.
that
The kid changed her for sure.
Good.
Yeah. My sister-in-law still hates her.
Oh yeah, that's right.
My brother's
Wife.
wife still hates her.
Yep.
Because one time I was like, you really wouldn't consider trying to like make amends with her? And he's like, she said, would you make amends with your dad? And I said, oh, you know what? I will back off.
You're right. This
I was
is
like,
none of
"She's
got me
like,
there.
You got me there.
This is none of my business. You right.
Well, because I rented a beach
bad
house
house.
last year
Or what's his face?
for my ex-boyfriend, and then it just so happened everyone ended up coming,
And
except for my dad.
Oh.
So like Leia was there. You probably only met Leia maybe like once. Yeah. Leia was there, and I was like, shit, I haven't seen you in like decades.
crazy.
Yeah, it was so random.
Aw.
I met her son, and then their mom came,
Yeah.
and then who else?
That's really cute.
It was like it was a big amount of people. It was a lot of people, and even Leia was like, she told my ex-boyfriend like, oh, you never thought that she'd have a big family, huh? She's like, well, welcome to the family. I was like, well, shit. I feel welcome to the family because shit, I didn't even know y'all.
I don't even
So-
know who you are.
I don't even know you. So like this is hearts to my sister. I
Right.
love her.
We shall.
But I was just like, I felt out of place too because
Yeah.
I felt like I was new.
Yeah.
So
I feel you.
I was like, but yeah. There goes a little bit of the family dynamic.
Alright, time to wrap it up. Wrap it up.
In the club.
In the club,
We all
fam. And we're ending it on that note.
In the club.
Let's go, bitches.
In the club.